Good afternoon, everybody. Sorry, I did a little bit more quickly than I thought it was going to, and had not finished eating my apple. Sorry about that. All right, let's get the shenanigans going here. Um, so right now, I am testing to see how stable the server is, how stable my internet connection is today. Um, so hopefully, it'll be reasonably stable. It's looking okay so far, but that means Jack and Squat. All right, promotions today. Free Universal Tech upgrades. Okay. Those are pretty spicy. Those are pretty spicy. Alright, let's do a quick... We got our daily stuff out of the way that I want to get out of the way. So, what those universal tech upgrades do is they will upgrade an item to max level and max quality. So they'll take it up to epic tier, and dump enough experience into the item to get it to max level. And I just got 2 of those for free, which is very nice. All right, let's go to Tenebia. Excuse me. And I do believe we're doing the vault next, which means I do have to equip my shuttle before I forget. Alright. Available. Tour of the Galaxy. Hail. Accept. Why did that not qualify me for fucking Tenebia? God damn it. Okay. I didn't lose too much time there. Lost a little bit more time than I would have liked, but not too bad. Not as bad as last time where I lost multiple minutes, which really sucked. I dropped a few frames, so that's not too bad. There are a few things I can try if we do have serious connection issues. Again, I'm dropping lots of frames. I spent some time looking up stuff last night. I can try bouncing around between a couple of different Twitch and Jest servers that might help. Another thing I do is I can try lowering my bitrate a bunch more and shove more of the load onto my CPU as opposed to having it on just on pure bitrate. I'd rather not do that, but my CPU should be able to handle it. That's part of the reason I upgraded the computer, so I could do that if I need to. Also, is that in theory, at some point, I can render a video. I've got a couple of ideas for that. And 2,500 credits, so we've got earned 5,000 so far, which is not bad. And I am going to actually do this, I think, a more efficient way. Efficient is not necessarily the right word for it. Since I'm not going to be able to complete the galaxy, completing the blocks I don't think matters, so... I'm going to check, so... We're at 17,458. Alright, so... If after I hit here I have anything more than... 5,000, so 22,458. If I have more than 22,458, then completing the sector blocks actually does something for me. And if it doesn't, then I'm probably just going to go down here and then to there, as opposed to doing that long run. I'm trying to hit as many systems as I can. Because what matters then more is the number of systems I hit, as opposed to completing as many sector blocks as I can. I'm not fast enough to complete the galaxy area. Alright. I forgot to actually let people know that I'm streaming. That occurred to me. Sorry about that, folks. All right. So yeah, that's the... If we're actually stable, I might actually be able to get some stuff done for this project, for this free-play project today. That'd be real nice. Fingers are crossed. Alright, it's early days yet, but it's early yet, but we are stable currently, which is nice. If I turn on one of my lights, shoot. Getting the same Grand Tour ad over and over again, Tachi, every time. Oof. That is unfortunate. Nope, did not pick it up. Alright. Oof. That's annoying, Tachi. Alright, yeah. We're not getting bonuses for completing rows. Alright, cool. So we've made 10,000 credits so far from doing this. Huh, weird, Tachi. Alright, we're going to go through here. Go down here, let's grab that one. I think we're going to go to Ariden up to... That's really annoying. I can totally see that being very, very annoying, Tachi. Alright, I can actually turn and close you now. If I was a bit faster, I'd try to go down here, go down to Febin first, but I don't think I'm fast enough. This is looking promising. All right, let's see. So yeah, let's see. What's going on beyond that? Really need to sit down and do more work on my D&D setting. I was going to do that this morning, but just was feeling too zonked out for it. Maybe I'll do that tonight before I go to bed. Okay, we're going to want to turn to starboard sharp once I get into this system here. Yeah, you were mentioning, Tachi, last week that you were thinking you might want to start doing work on your D&D thing a little bit earlier than normal. Losing a shower, but not more time. But you'd have to just decompress after the interview. Yeah, fair. We'll head over to Virenat, and then I think we'll pop up to Argillus. Soon we can get there. We'll see if we can. We only have a little bit over 2 minutes left. Oh, 34,000, not bad. Not bad at all. We made like 15K for this. It's not too bad. It's not super fast money, but it is easy and quick to accumulate. We'll be doing something that'll actually be able to make us a fair chunk of change starting tomorrow once the anniversary event goes live. Because they'll be almost certainly be doing the Omega Particle event, and that is worth doing. It is one of the better ways to make, for free-to-play players to make cash and make energy credits. You can make a reasonably good stack of cash. It's not as good at making cash as it used to be, but I doubt we'll get to Argillus before we run out of time, but we'll see. But yeah, basically the event, you spend the event collecting what are called Omega Particles, which you can use to build. You basically use them to build the best tech upgrades in the game, basically. Well, second best behind the ones that I just got. The ultimate tech upgrades, which you can get from the cash shop, sort of. Every now and then, the ones that you got that they did the giveaway for today. Yeah, I didn't get there in time, which is fine. Alright, cool. Alright. We are going to go to asteroid mining. So you combine. But anyways, aside from those, they're the Omega upgrades are the actual best. Other than that, you basically sell the stage before you make the upgrades, because the upgrades are bind to account. Alright. I did this yesterday, but unfortunately, as I said, my video from yesterday was just so bad that I'm not actually uploading that stuff from yesterday. So we did that. We got 2 of these claims from the giveaway. So the rich lithium claims. So it's worth doing for the. Since I would save the rich lithium mining claims for a double dilithium weekend, but we just had one, so it'll be a while before we have another one. So yeah, yesterday's recordings are just not going to go up. They're just slideshowy. It's not. They're unwatchable. And honestly, I was too distracted by keeping an eye on the on my connection to do a proper job. To there we go. Nice 5,000 lithium. Beautiful. So yeah, but yeah, those Omega upgrades, you can, the stage before, the Omega Fragments, I think is the stage, what they're called. They'll sell for somewhere around $500,000 each. Once you're able to get them, it takes a bunch of traces and a bunch of the stuff you generally get from harvesting them to make fragments, but if you dedicate yourself to farming the fragments, you can get a lot. You can get a sizable chunk of EC. I'll see how much I'm going to be able to stomach doing it on this character. Okay, I got some crafting mats too. Nice. This is not the usual layout I'm used to for this for some reason. Have they moved around the... I must have taken a wrong turn there somewhere. Not a biggie. But yeah, so those Mega Particles are going to be a good chunk of where I'm going to get me a good chunk of EC. Which will hopefully be able to get me enough to get myself a nice little, maybe get myself a decent little ship. We'll see. I'm going to see if I can stomach farming them enough to be able to get up enough, a couple hundred million EC, so I can get a good ship from get a ship I want. If not, then it'll be enough to get myself some decent gear for the ships I will be able to get. Yeah, worst case, I'll be able to afford to buy myself decent gear. All right. Not sure exactly what ships I want specifically yet. I know what I'm going to want to pick up with Zen if I can farm enough dilithium to buy some ships. Which will be tricky. I don't know if I'll be able to afford it. I'll see. But there are a couple ships I would want. One of my distinct possibilities will be the... wasn't paying attention there. Will be to go with the Paladin Battle Cruiser because it is the cheapest tier 6 ship in terms of Zen. I screwed that up. That's my bad. Because you can get the Paladin for like you can get the Paladin for 2,000 Zen, which is 1,000 Zen less than normal. Than normal tier 6. While there are tier 6 ships I like better than the Paladin, like the Arbiter, like I'd like to get the Arbiter, but the Paladin is, as I said, it's 1,000 Zen cheaper, which makes it much easier to get with by selling dilithium. Another option would be to save up for some fleet ship modules and buy the fleet versions of some of the tier 6 ships. I wouldn't get the trait, but I would get the ship, which is still pretty close. It's close to what I want. So the ones I don't care as much about the trait for, that might be a plan. But that'll involve joining a fleet. Fortunately, I mean, I'll be able to join a fleet pretty easily. Might be at the point where I actually can join a fleet now, honestly. Because I'd want the Arbiter for its trait, because I really like its trait, but okay, here's the thing: is the tier 6 ships can get these things, what are called all the baseline ones that you get from the shop that have what are called starship traits, which are once you get them, you can unlock them. You can use them on with any ship. You have to unlock the ship first. The fleet versions don't get the... Ah, damn, missed it by a little bit. That's fine, whatever. Alright, cool. There we go. I'm a long way away from being able to afford a ship, afford anything. But yeah, actually, let me explain why I'm looking at stuff here. What I'm looking at. It's in the starter packs, specifically the Temporal Agent starter pack. I think I talked about this in a previous video, but if I can save enough dilithium for it, I will almost certainly be picking this up for the 2000 Zen because it has the Paladin class Temporal Battlecruiser, and that is a good deal. It also means I'll have plenty of phasers to use also for off the Connie. This is a good ship. Other tier 6 ships I'm looking at. As I mentioned, nope, not tier 5, tier 6. Thank you. I'm looking at the Arbiter. Possibly in the Card E ships, because they are an account unlock and unlock for all factions, which is nice. They're a cross-faction ship. Saving for the cross-faction battlecruiser bundle will be nice, but you know, Yeah, I'm actually tempted by the Cardassian ships because they are cross-faction and are pretty good. But for Fed stuff, the Arbiter's real good. Don't care about the trade-off the Eclipse, so I'd probably get the fleet version of that. I have to go through and look at the trades carefully, honestly. About the ones I care about the trades off of. But the Paladin would be a definitive. I would pick that up just because it's so much cheaper than the other ones. All right. Alrighty, so we've done that. Let's go back to Sol so I can equip my shuttle. So this next mission is a shuttle mission. Alright, I actually technically have 2 shuttles, so I'm not sure which one I'm going to use off the top of my head. We'll take a look. Manage ships. Alright, so we've got the Class F shuttle and my Type 7 shuttle. I think it's 2 engineering things. I think yeah, I did that. I'm really not that worried about this console layout, really. I'm actually going to take a look at the... Oh... And... Alright, so they both have... Alright, the Class F has better hull. Yeah, it's got 1,000 more hull. Same shields. The Class F is more maneuverable. Same bridge officer. Oh no, the Type 7 has better has more bridge officer seating. Interesting. It gets an engineering seat. That's interesting. Huh. Huh. Okay, that's kind of cool. Also, it's faster. So the Class F is more maneuverable, but it turns better. But the Class Type 7 is a little bit more fragile. Gets a... That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to use the... Alright, yeah, that goes there. We're going to put another one of the... Yeah, that's fine. I don't have another engineering console for it at the moment. Alright. Do I want... No, I want the 2 phasers on there. So we're going to go teach him a different skill. Tactical space, beam overload 1. Yeah. Alright, stations. Is it Tarsi? Is there? Yeah, Tarsi. Here. You'll learn overload 1. Alright, excellent. Alright, let me switch to my shuttle for a second, actually. So I can get my quick bar set up now, before I forget. Yep. Yerp. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, let's switch back to the... Switch back to the Lorenzo. Alright, cool. Let's go to there. God, I love the fact that they made the transwarping between missions free. That makes the low level so much less tedious. Oh my god. DeSoto's office. Oh, it's the Admiral's office, and we'll talk to DeSoto, who is you.
In order to avoid drawing too much attention, you need to fly under the radar, so to speak. Admiral Tanay has authorized the requisition of a shuttlecraft for you. You can fulfill the requisition in the shipyard. Once you're ready, take the shuttlecraft out to the Hakona system. If you have a runabout, fighter, or other such craft available, feel free to use it, but do not approach the system in a starship. We want to avoid the notice of whoever's in the vault. A shuttle will also be able to dock with the vault and explore the interior.
Yep, sending one with you, Lieutenant Commander Talmara. She's been fully briefed. We'll transport to your vessel as soon as you're ready to leave to depart for Hakona. Okay.
Any questions?
Nope.
Very well. Remember, you must use a shuttlecraft, runabout, fighter, or similar small operations craft to undertake this mission. We need on-site intel from the interior of the vault. Starfleet will not clear you to enter the Hakona system otherwise. Good luck.
All right. That's this way. As a touch upon my lips, I'm talking on you. Alright, we already have shuttles, so God, it feels so good to do that. Alright.
Obviously, this station isn't as abandoned as Intel suspected. Sensors are reading several Riemann ships in the area, and that's just the ones that we can spot. That station is immense. It must have taken an incredible amount of manpower and technology to build it. It's almost the size of a small moon. Sensors are reading a sophisticated tachyon detection network, as well as several patrolling vessels. For an abandoned station, this facility certainly has a lot of activity. My people are experts at stealth technology. If we want to approach unseen, we must avoid confrontation and find a way to evade or jam their sensor grid. We must assume that if we engage the ships here, they'll notify whoever is left on the station, and it may become difficult to find an entry point. The Riemanns are all over this system. If we start a fight, the material requirements to make a base of that size must have been enormous. There's a lot of stellar debris here, probably remnants of asteroids or fragments from moons that were mined for raw materials. We might be able to do something useful with them. One of the large asteroids has a navigational beacon. The Tall Shi'ar must have placed it there for some reason.
So this is the engineering. That's the engineering option. We're gonna head to the asteroid one, which is over here. There's the asteroid.
This asteroid is unusually large, and it's clearly been mined. It was probably used for raw construction materials, like most of the debris here. This particular asteroid contains perbium, titanium, and uranium. It was probably tractored from a nearby system and brought here to construct hull components and power systems. We could probably cut a piece from the asteroid with our weapons for further analysis.
Hacked off a bit of rock.
This fragment is full of duranium. With a little bit of radiation, it'll cause duranium shadows on scanners, which would look like a weapon suite. If the Tall Shi'ar set up their sensor net appropriately, their scanners will exclude this kind of stellar debris. If we give the fragment a nudge with our tractor beam and follow along behind it, we could slip through the sensor grid. Follow that rock.
Following the rock. Back. Overshot. Oop.
approaching the tachyon grid perimeter. If we're detected by it, that will definitely alert the Remans.
And we got inside.
Picking up some unusual energy readings.
As a side,
Need to explore the
she being added is actually... She's been added. This is new to this mission.
Looks like there's another access conduit across from us. We'll have to think three-dimensionally in here. Sensor readings are also picking up a few scattered life signs.
Interesting, Tachi. I don't remember her being in this before. It's been a little while since I've done this mission, though, so...
Systems. The doors are a massive set of interior bulkhead doors. They're segmenting the different parts of the base. Possibly a safety measure in case something went wrong in one of the central areas. Access appears to be controlled by use of security keys. We can disable it if we can find a code block that matches part of a security key. This defense turret was hooked into part of the security network. There's a security code in its subsystem. Code block 6750. The security key is on a rotation. Each code block matches a piece of one key. Key in the appropriate code when the rotation matches to it. Trying a code on the wrong rotation will probably invalidate that code, so be careful with the timing. That's it. Well done. We should be able to bypass the system and gain access now. Microgravity storage crates. Mostly construction supplies. No weapons or unusual... There's still power in most of the station. Some of these conduits are damaged. Keep an eye out for energy discharges.
Doop 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 doo 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 doo.
Above us, that's a Borg sphere. The Tal Shiar must have used this base as a storage facility and research area for Borg technology. The Borg sphere is dormant, like it's been put to sleep. It's not the source of the strange readings that long-range scans detected. Looks like the sphere's hooked into part of the local systems network. We should be able to exit through the other doors now. Probably a safety precaution to keep them locked.
door over here, actually. Yep, it's this door over here.
Warning, ship is under attack.
All right.
Quiet in this area. Too quiet.
Yeah. That is a bad word that I saw there. Yeah, there it is.
This is disturbing. We're looking at a facility used to build Thaleron weapons. If the Remans have infiltrated this base, they may be trying to secure those weapons.
Ah, so our intruder finally arrives at the heart of the matter. Have you seen all that you came to see, little spy?
Who'll be you?
Does it really matter? Call me Obasek, if a name is that important to you.
What are you doing here?
That should be obvious. I intend to make use of this station to further my agenda. Your presence, however, is a bit more curious. I expect that you are operating under the shroud of Empress Sela, whether you realize it or not.
I'm here investigating the unusual scanner readings from the station.
Doubtless you have discovered the source of those readings. Understand that I have little desire to unleash this sort of destruction, but my hand is forced. The Reman people will only be liberated if we are able to make a clear and decisive stand against the Romulans. The technology of this station will allow us to do so.
The Federation could assist the Ravens in their desire to separate from the Romulans.
Just as your Federation offered assistance to the Romulans before the supernova of Hobus and the subsequent destruction of Romulus? No. History has shown that I cannot trust in the good intentions of the Federation. An oppressed people must be ready to seize their liberty through any means available to them. The technology of this station has provided me with indisputable means.
If you succeed, you must find a way to normalize relations. You will need allies.
I will deal with the future when it arrives. For me, there is no tomorrow until my people are free. However, I respect your commitment to your position. It's a shame we are at cross purposes. I am afraid our time is at an end. My associates have already finished loading the Thaleron weapons that we need, and I have other operations to manage. I think we both know what happens now. May your death be quick and valorous.
Yeah. There's part of this mission that's very doable, and there's part of this mission that's going to be very annoying. It's going to be tricky doing the there are two tough fights in here for the shuttle. One of which you can avoid, the other you can't. The one I can't avoid is going to be tricky, so I'm used to having a bit more gear on my shuttle than I do. Ah, got dinged. Oh well. So this stage is much easier as a Fed or as a Klingon or a Romulan because you get a cloaking device. As a Fed, I don't get a cloak. So that Mo guy has... This one we can avoid because the Mo guy doesn't always hang around where we need to go. And it's moved over that way. That's great.
Blast the door locks.
And we slip through before the Mo guy notices us. Awesome. Cloaked. We just want to stay far away from the Mo guy because we do not want to fight with that. It's possible to beat it, but it's much harder with the level of gear I got.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
All right. So we've taken care of the two things we needed to take care of.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
All right, now do we run to trio fighters here? Out on this side, I forget. No, we don't look like it. Okay. Cool. All right, I'm gonna use all my tricks on the. So we got to fight a frigate here, as opposed to the fighters. At least we didn't have you can't get out without fighting the frigate, unfortunately, as far as I can tell. And the frigate is much easier to deal with than the Mo guy, which is a full-on escort. It's a Tavaro. We can take a Tavaro. The Mo guy, not so much. I mean, I could theoretically take the Mo guy. It's doable, but it's much easier to just to slip around it. As I said, doable. Just not easy. And that was pretty easy. I just used all my cooldowns.
We must stop Obisek's ship. They cannot be allowed to possess Thaleron weapons. We can use the subspace booster satellite outside the station to send a message to Starfleet as soon as we're clear of the interior. But Obisek's warship will almost certainly attack us when we do. We'll have to survive long enough for reinforcements to arrive. Reinforcements have arrived and are just past that nebula. We don't have much time. We need to meet with our allies and stop that ship. We are now in the USS Laza is signaling us. They're going to engage the Riemann ship, but they want us to take care of the fighters and plasma torpedoes.
Okay.
Ship is under attack.
was quite an explosion. Probably from the Thaleron weapons carried aboard
Oh,
the ship.
yeah, right. The
We're
rumble
gonna
explodes.
leave the system under high warp to draw off any reinforcements that might come looking. Suggest you return to Federation space.
And we've completed the vault. We don't have to do another shuttle mission for a while, which is beautiful. Thank goodness we don't have to do another shuttle mission for a little while. Hopefully by then we'll have more gear. A little better gear by then, hopefully. Let's go talk to DeSoto. Hello, DeSoto. How you doing?
I've taken a preliminary look at your logs, and it seems that things went a bit unexpectedly. I have a feeling this isn't the last time we'll be seeing the vault. The Riemann commander you encountered is definitely a major player in the disintegration of the Romulan Star Empire. I'm going to send the information you gathered about him over to an old colleague of mine, Dr. Maximilian Peters, for analysis. If this Riemann is a leader in their separatist movement, we'll have to deal with him again. And hopefully Dr. Peters can work up a psychological profile for him, and a sociological analysis of the separatists.
That'd be useful.
Our next step will be to decode the signal intelligence and go through any remnants left from the ship that was destroyed near the vault. Now that we know that the Riemanns were hoping to use Thaleron weapons, we need to figure out their target location. Right now, Starfleet knows far too little about a civil war in the making, but it'll take time to sift through all of the data.
Fair.
Keep in touch. Starfleet will notify you when we have a lead.
Excellent work. We need to learn more about the conflict between Obasek and the Romulans. Sila's forces may indeed be hounding the Riemanns, but the use of Thaleron weapons is unacceptable. Not even the Klingons or the Breen will stoop to such barbarism. Starfleet intelligence will be working to decode the list of possible targets you acquired from the base's databanks. The next step may be to investigate these sites and find out why the Riemanns want to destroy them.
I have
Congratulations, Commander.
Ooh, cool.
Starfleet intelligence has decoded the list of Riemann targets that you recovered from the vault. I need you to investigate one of these locations and determine why Obasek and his forces planned an attack there. The Vahar system is still technically part of the Romulan Star Empire, but Ferengi speculators have moved in, and the Empress has
Ferengi.
done nothing to remove them. The Ferengi have
She's been a little busy, to
reopened
be
the
fair.
mines and are now doing business with anyone with Latinum. You will go to the Vahar system under the pretense of negotiating a possible trade agreement with the Federation. Talk to Madron, the operator of the mines. Convince him to allow you access. Find out all you can. Once we know why Obasek and the Riemanns are targeting these mines, then we will be able to decide how to proceed.
I have new missions for you.
All right, we got 2 points to spend here. Yep, great. All right, well, that's not that here. It's here we go. All right, spend our points there. We're level 23 now, which is not bad. Oh, excuse me. Don't mean to be quite so yawny. All right. All right. Put that on the device list. We'll go to far in a second. I want to go to a shopkeep to just sell crap off. Oh, excuse me. Yep, you are a person I can sell stuff to. Beautiful. Yeah, let's get rid of those. Okay. Back to 89,000. Not bad. Not bad at all. Tempted to rerun the Azure Nebula Rescue. Just a little bit too long for its return. All right. All right, guys. I'm gonna be right back. I need to get up and get something to drink, and I need to fix the lighting in the room. So I will be right back. BRB. All right, I'm back. Lighting is better now. And I grabbed myself another apple. All right, how far?
Hello, my good friends. I'm so happy to meet you. Perhaps you are in the market for some high-quality magnesite? We have the finest ore in the quadrant. On behalf of the miners and residents here, I'm more than happy to welcome you to our home. Please transport to the surface. Unfortunately, the large amounts of extremely pure magnesite ore in the core of our little world will interfere with your sensors. For safety reasons, I must insist that you use the transporter signal enhancers that I have installed at my own expense. Also, I know you Starfleet types are so fond of your away teams, but could you please restrict the number of crew you bring down to the surface? My people here aren't used to strangers, and you wouldn't want to disrupt their work, would you?
Thing what to met for a tricorder. For the medical tricorder. Okay. Alright, so we gotta go talk to Madron. Actually, she's got a really nice mix of stuff. She's got a medical tricorder to heal me, and she's got shield damage and damage resistance debuff. Nice. That's actually a pretty good set of stuff for not having actually trained her specifically. Do, 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 do.
On behalf of everyone on this forsaken rock, let me be the first to welcome you to Hathara. As you can see, we don't have time for pleasantries, and I'm not sharing my Tranya stash with you. So, why don't we skip the chit-chat and get down to business?
Of course, I've heard you're an excellent source of magnesite. What makes your mines better than the others in the sector?
Unfortunately, I cannot call this mine my own. I'm just a middleman. Out of the goodness of my heart, I help the residents here pass on the products of their hard work to commercial entities such as yourself. The minuscule transaction fee and trade tariff I keep to offset my expenses is figured into the unit cost of the ore. My operation has become one of the best in the area because of the high demand for my services from both sides. I provide the best mining equipment and supplies in the sector to the miners, while my customers get competitive pricing on the ore they need.
Okay. Information about the mines themselves?
I don't pay much attention to that. Miners have empty carts and they return with ones filled with ore. If you're that interested, you could visit the mines themselves, but I don't recommend it. It's such a dirty, disagreeable business. And I'm convinced that breathing ore dust for too long is terrible for you.
He's probably right about that.
The miners who live near my quarters used to keep me up night after night with their dreadful coughing. I had to install soundproofing just to get some sleep.
That's a very Ferengi response.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather look at the ore I have for sale? Really? Suit yourself. Just remember, I have an exclusive contract to export magnesite ore from this moon. If you try to cut me out of your deals, you'll regret it.
I have no intention of doing that. Let's go talk to the miners. And we're going to have to fiddle with one of the drill things. It's going to be annoying. How about you?
What can I say? Everyone. The Empire. I have heard that.
Yeah, you're not one of the ones I want to talk to. How about you? I think you're a bullied one, unfortunately.
I'm sorry. I really can't talk at the moment. I have to finish a survey of the area so the miners can start work on a new mine shaft. As much as I'd appreciate someone else...
Alright, that's science, so I can't do that one. I need to find the engineering one. This is probably the tactical one. Yeah, that's the bullied refugee. That's the guy there. He's next to the drill. Okay. Hi.
I don't have time to talk to you right now. I need to repair this drill so I can make a living.
Anything I can do to help?
Not unless you know anything about laser induction coils. You don't by any chance know anything about laser induction coils, do you?
I'm not afraid to do.
If I ask Modron for a replacement laser induction coil, he'll charge me 100 times what it's worth. He's the only one who brings supplies to this planet. I remember when we had regular contact with the home world and my brother there would send a package of sweets for my children in every transport. Now, I can't dwell on the past. My problem is this broken drill.
Uh-huh.
I have to fix it or I won't make quota. We salvage parts from old equipment and sometimes other people here will trade components. But this requires some specific components. If you think you can help me, I'll mark your map with the locations of some people who might have what we need.
Okay. Excuse me. You.
I have a few spare parts. I'm sure I have what you need to get the drill working again.
Excellent. You?
I can't pay, Modron.
Not here to collect a debt from Modron, you dumbass. Come back here. Oh, come on.
You don't hurt me. I don't have the latinum now, but I can... Oh? Modron didn't send you here to break my kneecaps?
No.
I have a daughter in the radar system. I thought I could contact her to send me some latinum. But Modron won't let me use the subspace array. You see, I owe him some money. And I didn't make my quota last month because I was sick and... But that's life, isn't it? All you can do is try to hang on to whatever you have left. I'll give you the part you need. Take it, and I hope it solves your problem.
Wish I had some latinum to give the guy, but I don't.
You're an outsider here. Why should I trust you? I could give this sphere part to someone who really needs it. Tell me this. How do you avoid breaking your drill bits when you hit a pocket of magnesite?
There we go. Got the bit. Alright. Here you go, dude.
Thank you. With these parts, I can fix this drill and get back to work. I need to make my quota today or Modron will cut my pay again. I already owe him so much latinum, I don't know how I'll ever repay it. He brings in food and supplies that we need, but the prices are so high. I remember the dark days after we lost Romulus. There were no supply shipments for months. I had to listen to my children cry because they were so hungry. I might spend the rest of my life in debt, but I have a life. To answer your question, though, I don't know what makes this mine different from any other mine. The magnesite isn't any different. Maybe there are some veins with less impurities in the lower levels of the mine. I wouldn't know. There's a group of thugs who keep everyone away from those areas. And I won't risk a beating just to satisfy my curiosity. If you want to risk checking it out, that's your business.
All right. Let's go talk to Madron again. Yo, Madron.
You want to go in the mine? Are you really interested in buying any magnesite? Or are you just here to cause trouble? Because if it's the latter, I know someplace you can start a little ruckus. There's a gang that controls the bottom levels of the mine. They won't even let me in there. Previously, I allowed them to keep their little kingdom in exchange for information. But lately, they've been more trouble than they're worth. And the intel they're feeding me is useless. Honestly, who doesn't know about the Breen invasion of the fairy space?
Uh-huh. Okay. Dribble. Excuse me. Yo.
What do you want?
I'd enter this area.
This area is restricted. Only people my friends and I like may enter. And I don't like you!
If you get to know me a little bit, you might learn to like me.
You don't belong here. What do you want? This area is restricted. You don't... What do you want?
Nice, that went very well. Phasered. All right, Ute. There we go. Cutscene coming up. Here we go.
I give the orders here, Commander. You are out of line.
With all due respect, sir, there's a difference between protecting the Empire from her enemies and provoking...
There is much here you do not understand, Janek. The Remans need to know their place. As do you. I will not forget your insubordination, Commander. The Tal Shiar has no place for officers who cannot follow orders. I'll be in the command center.
Colonel! They were civilians! Their blood is on our hands!
Get used to it. There will be more. Speaking of which, why don't you clean out the brig before you become a resident there?
Ah, Hakiv. That should be all of the scientists in here. Yep, okay, great.
I almost feel sorry for you, but I have my own neck to worry about. I'll be joining you in there soon enough. If Hakeev has his way, we all will.
Alright, let's let people out of the cells. Sorry, I have to go look at the... There we go, now I can do this. Alright, that is everybody. There we go, we now have 4 miners backing us up.
Enough! I surrender. I value my life more than the Tal Shiar's secrets. I'll tell you anything you want to know. But first you must tell me why you are here and what you want.
Why does the Reman Resistance want to destroy this base?
The Remans know about this base? Impossible. Only the leadership of the Tal Shiar know we're here. The Empress herself couldn't find us. I don't believe you. But it makes no difference. This is not a military installation. We listen and record here, nothing more. There are many targets those Reman scum would find much more tempting. Are you sure you want to end things?
Not really, but don't really have an option. Mark 5 dual pistols, cool. I might be able to get enough decent ground weapons to kit out my ground crew. Doop 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 doop. Might as well scan that. The titanium. Soul tunnel through solid magnesite. This should precisely be one of the mining tunnels. There's a slight trace of silicon residue. Yep, okay. I wonder what it could be. It's the Horta. There's a Horta in here. No kill I! No kill I! Okay. Tee. Okay, here's a Kiev. Another Kiev cutscene.
How did you find this place? What else do you know? No matter. You won't be revealing anything to your superiors. It's disappointing I cannot give you a proper interrogation. But I have much to do and little time.
Yeah, I love that horde also,
The
Tachi.
self-destruct sequence has begun. This base will be your tomb.
So why does it lower the force field? Why did the self-destruct timer give me enough time to download the data and leave the mines? Like, wow, you're bad at this, Hakeev. Hakeev is bad at this. There's lots of cool information on those terminals that I'm not going to look into right now, just because I don't feel like reading through it. And I've read them all before. Oh, excuse me. All right. And we've escaped. Let's go talk to Modron about the Tall Shower base that he had, that was here, that he didn't seem to not know about.
My mind! What have you done to my mind?
There's an infestation of Tall Shower spies in there. I just fumigated.
Tal Shiar? I'm shocked. I had no idea.
Yes, I expect you didn't expect to find gambling in this establishment.
You didn't happen to find anything valuable down there, did you? Because if you did, remember, I have an exclusive contract.
Stop with the lies, Modron. I know you know who and what was down there.
And what's it to you? This is a rough area of the quadrant, you know, and they're good neighbors. If you're not easily embarrassed, their cameras and listening devices are everywhere. I haven't had a single problem with Orions or Herodians since they moved in. And it doesn't hurt that I acquired the odd bit of information here and there. I'm a businessman, and information is big business.
Anything about why they were recently discovered?
Unfortunately, no.
Or what they recently discovered?
I'll admit, I was trying to find out, but their systems were locked down tight. I'm sure whatever it was had to be big news. Everyone was on edge. Janik and Hakeev were barely speaking, and I once heard Hakeev mumbling something about orders. Someone's been pulling his strings, but I don't know who. I do know that Tal Shiar takes security very seriously. If you manage to pull any files from their system, you can expect them to be heavily encoded.
Uh-huh.
Trust me on that. I speak from experience. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go talk to 100 Romulans and... I have to go talk 100 Romulans into digging a new mine to replace the one you destroyed. My profit margin for this month is ruined.
Treat those miners well, Modron, or I'll be back. Alright, time to decode. Over here. There we go. All right, fervor. we go. New file. Plethora. Yep. All right. Precedents. I think it's that one. It is. Haha. And referendum. All right.
The Tal Shiar records you recovered show that Hakiv and his forces have been targeting the Remans for months.
Hey, Andrea, how you doing?
Obasek and his followers have been driven from their homes, had their ships destroyed, and their loved ones killed or imprisoned. Some might say that Obasek's campaign against the Tal Shiar is just. However, Obasek was planning on using Thaleron weapons in the Fahar system, which would have killed hundreds of innocent civilians as well as the Tal Shiar cell there. This is the problem with revenge. Violence and fury only create more pain and suffering.
Congratulations, Commander.
We know from the information you recovered from the Vahar system that the Tal Shiar are planning to attack a Reman settlement in the Dara system. We have an opportunity to reach the settlement first. This may be a completely internal matter, and if so, the Prime Directive will come into play. We will not be able to interfere, but if there is an outside influence directing these matters, we must know what it is. Our encounters with the Undine and the Changelings have proven that there are entities attempting to move the powers of the Quadrant like pieces in a Cal-Toe game. It is essential to protecting the Federation to see these attempts for what they are and counter them. I want you to go to the Dara system and learn more about the Reman uprising. The Remans will have hidden their base, so you may have to use subterfuge to find it. One more thing. I realize this is a dangerous situation and that you may be drawn into conflict, but do not antagonize the Remans or the Romulans if you can avoid doing so. We are already at war with the Klingon Empire. I would prefer to avoid another extended conflict.
Not so much a headache as I'm just tired. I did not get much sleep last night.
I have new missions for you.
So I'm sort of, trying to keep myself from falling asleep. I may go splash some cold water on my face and see if that helps in a minute. Oh. Now, I've actually been getting reasonably good sleep since I moved. Since the move, it's actually been quite nice, but I'm tired. All right, actually, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go grab. I'm just gonna go splash some cold water on my face, see if that helps a little bit. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, we're back. Your interviewer confused you for being American, Tachi? You don't sound American, though. You've got a definitive Scottish accent. That would be very confusing to me. I can see why you'd be confused by that, Tachi. And wow, that actually helped significantly. Let me check something here. Options. My audio's a little bit off kilter from what I wanted at. Let's turn the music down a little bit. Turn the FX up a little bit. All right. I actually feel significantly better after doing that. That actually helped a lot. I mean, you don't have a thick brogue, but, you know, it's definitively noticeably Scottish. I mean, yeah, that's almost certainly true, Tachi. Oh.
Your death shall be quick, but not merciful.
All right. Doop doop doo, doo doo doo. I feel better. Yeah, I don't do anything weird like that when I'm shouty or yelly. I just get shouty and yelly. I mean, I've been told I can do both a passable Scottish and a passable Irish accent. That's a crappy minerals. I'm not to worry about those. But nothing like, you know. Ugh. Bloody hell. Oh boy. All right. Doop, 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 doo. Can't go in that well. Scan the gate, right? I'm actually really surprised at how effective that sort of splashing cold water on my face actually was. I'm feeling a lot more alert now. For me, it's a case of how often do I use the powers. The more commonly I use the powers, the lower the bar I put them on. Oh boy. Let's wait for that to wear off. Sure, and that makes that if that works for you, that's great, Andrea. Doesn't really, yeah. It's a case of I put what it's always a case of you put things where they make sense to you. And I've been using the setup I've been using for like 5 or 6 years at least. So changing it up would probably confuse things for me at this point. Oh yeah, totally. That was the wrong way. I think it's this way. Oh, here we go. That's right. I should go this way. There we go. Now I'm going the right way. Did I overshoot? I overshot. Back here. Oh. No, it's not. Where the hell is it? Here we go.
This place won't be safe forever. We have to be ready to leave at a moment's notice. Prepare the... Ah, it's you. Welcome to the heart of the Resistance, little spy. There is so much for us to discuss, and so little time. The Tal Shiar have discovered this, our last refuge. They will be here soon, and my people and I will have to fight for our lives. Yet one question remains. Will you be our friend, or our enemy?
Screw Sela and the Empire?
My hope is that you are here to talk. The Tal Shiar could arrive at any time. Speak quickly.
I may agree for tactics, but I will not stop you.
I am glad you see things my way. Get instructions from your commanders if you must, but the battle rages, and we must join it. With your help, my people will be free. I'm pleased you see that my cause is just. We can do great...
Sir, Romulan transporter signals detected.
I will return to my ship and attempt to hold off their forces. Help my soldiers defend this base. Start the evacuation. We must get the civilians out.
The Tal Shiar have entered the base.
Commander Roshna, transport the reinforcements here. Tell them to assist our new ally.
Security forces transporting.
Fight well, my friend. My people are counting on you.
Okay. Wrong way? Wrong way. Okay. Oh yeah, totally. It's a worthwhile buy for that sort of thing, Andrea. I agree. But this is I'm intentionally playing this as free to play. I'm playing this free to play, so I'm not going to drop any cash on this. It's also been going pretty smoothly and well so far, so, you know. Oh no, that's the ship that you get from the AOD starter pack is actually very good. I agree completely, Andrea. It is an excellent ship. I enjoyed it immensely on my main account. But you know, it's on my main account, so you know. But yeah, it's a good ship.
I sympathize with Obasek's plight, but I do not know if we will be able to assist him. He has no proof of these demons that he claims are directing Hakiv's actions. Without that, becoming directly involved in this conflict would be a violation of the Prime Directive. We will protect the Federation, offer aid to the refugees, and keep this conflict from spilling over into our territory. But if Obasek and his followers are going to continue this fight, they will do so without Starfleet support.
Yep, the anniversary event starts tomorrow. And I'm looking forward to getting that ship, actually, on this, for this account specifically.
I agree with you. There is more to this story, and we must continue to follow the trail until all is revealed. As I have said, directly assisting the Remans against the Tal Shiar would be interfering with an internal affair, and that is prohibited by Starfleet regulations. However, I will authorize you to continue investigating this matter. If you can find evidence that supports Obasek's claims, then more options will be open to us.
The Reman Resistance is very much in need of your help. My contacts tell me that Starfleet has rejected my request for military assistance. That is regrettable, but not unexpected. The Tal Shiar are formidable opponents, as are the forces directing their action. I understand why the Federation would hesitate to engage them directly. So today I appeal to you, not as an ally in battle, but as a person of compassion. My people need your help. I need your help. One of our ships was carrying a load of Thalaron weapons through the Nopata system. That ship has disappeared. There are no indications there was a battle. It's as if my ship and its cargo simply vanished. I know you have your reservations about the lengths to which I will go to secure the freedom of my people. Tell me, if you do not trust me with Thalaron weapons, do you want Hakiv to have them?
Not
I can
particularly.
provide you with the last coordinates of the vessel. Please help me. Do what you will with the weapons, if they survive. But find my people.
Improved aim.
The Reman Resistance is...
Alright, we got new toys. Let's see. Anybody with space abilities? Nope. Well, that engineer has creative, which makes him decent. Klingon science officer has... Not that great, although the basic luck's not bad. What do I have in here? I've got tactical officer, engineer, and 2 engineers. Okay, I don't need another engineer. So I guess it's science officer we'll grab here, just so I've got Relatively balanced. Alright. I don't have room for them right now, so, you know. I've actually looked at they actually released the stats for the anniversary ship, Andrea. It looks really solid. It's a hybrid science ship raider. So it's one of those scout ship type things. So it gets raider flanking. It's a 3-3 ship with raider flanking. It's got a commander, science station, and the rest is universal for its bridge officer stations. It's a scaling ship, so it levels with you. If you start using it like a level 10, after you get out of the tutorial, you can start using it then and play it all the way through if you like, because it's tier 6 scalable. Consoles, I think it's 3 engineering, 5 science, 3 tactical. I think 3 device slots. It's got fairly typical. It's got fairly typical science ship hull. So it's got average science ship hull and shields. But its maneuverability is kind of nuts. It's got its turn rate for basically the only ships that beat it for turn rate. As I was looking through stuff, are the pilot escorts, because the pilot escorts are all nuts maneuverable. Birds of Prey and the Fayette Intel Warbird for the ROMs, and that's it. Those are the only things that are more maneuverable than it is. It is a nimble fucker. It's got a base turn rate of 19, base inertia of like 80 or something like that, and a base impulse of 20.2. It's a nice looking little. It's a solid little ship. So, you know, it's one of the more interesting science ships I've seen. Let's drop that. If I remember correctly, this is not very far, so I'm just going to fly there. I don't want to bother transwarping it. So yeah, it's a solid ship. Here, let me actually... Give me a second. While we're doing this, I can actually take a look at it. No. Where's the thing? All right, let's... There we go. So, just so we can see what we got, just so in case you missed its stats. So as I said, you know, just a low level, so you know it levels with you. So this is at max level. So hull strength of 0.9, scales with level, shield mod of 1.3, 3 forward, 3 aft, 2 device slots. So typical science ship. Now I'm thinking about it. Commander Science, Ensign Universal, Lieutenant Universal, Lieutenant Commander Universal, Lieutenant Commander Universal Intel. 3 tactical, 3 engineering, 5 science. Base turn rate of 19, impulse modifier 0.2, inertia of 80. Raider flanking, can equip dual cannons. Subsystem targeting, sensor analysis, secondary deflector slot. Universal rebounding, resonant frequencies. Plus 10 weapon power, plus 5 shield power, plus 5 aux power. Sergeant Mastery package is plus weapon accuracy, plus exotic damage, plus weapon crit severity, plus increased healing, and a starship trait. Comes with a console that gives a passive boost to maximum hull points and weapon hull penetration. That's really nice, actually. That's a good passive. And the console with a encrypting console slot. Rebounding resonant frequencies console. When activated, the console blasts the target with negative energy that lingers for a short duration, causing all the damage they deal to be reflected back at themselves. Ouch. That is an interesting console, and its trait. After achieving level 5 in the Vulcan Scout ship, you will unlock the Emergency Response Team's Starship trait. While slotted, that when any shield facing him becomes depleted, you gain a significant amount of secondary shields that last up to 30 seconds. While secondary shielding remains, activating science or intel abilities will heal your hull and shields. That sounds like a fairly nice survival trait, honestly. We'll have to look at the actual numbers to really figure out exactly how good those are, but at any rate, it's a solid ship, in my opinion. And I forgot to change my gear equipment here. Hang on. I wanted to change my loadout a little bit since I picked up a couple of new things. I want that instead of the compressed pistol. Alright, Eduardo. Look at what quality gear my guys have. Mark 3, Mark 3, Mark 2, Mark 3. Okay. Alright. Scarvin, you'll get the Mark 5 dual pistols. Eduardo, you can have the Y-beam pistol, and Temet. Do I prefer this thing? Yeah, we'll stick with what she's got. That's fine. That is a better shield than my current shield, so I'll be using that. Alright. Scarvin, you get the slightly better shield. Everyone else has... Alright, there we go. Watch a couple quick things here. Huh? Huh. Thought someone messaged me on Discord, and apparently they didn't. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, Andrea. Alright. Alright, let's beam to the satellite. I'm actually going to need one other thing before I forget to do this. Let's take care of that now. There we go. Alright. Boop, 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 boom. Actually, I know which one it is. It's up this way. Is this console here, if I remember correctly? Yep. Okay. 1 2 6 8 plus 3 2 1 1 is 4528 minus 2974. 5 minus 9 is... Oh, 4 minus 9 is... God damn it. My brain is not working. I'm tired. God damn it. Hang on a second. Don't know why I did that. Alright, please ignore the beeps and the boops there. 4528 minus 2974. Yeah, okay, it's 5 there. I thought it was, my brain decided to be stupid. Oop, nope. God damn it. Times 49. 2891. Alright, and that is 2613 divided by 67. 39. Next set of equations. Alright, 87 times 23 plus 2631. Nope, 31. 4632. And 986 minus 2461 divided by 43, 175. Oh, overshot there. There we go. And I know this one off the top of my head. This is one I always remember. This is 4400. Oh, no, overshot. There we go. Alright, solutions found. Might as well scan that guest. I'm right here. Wouldn't bother. Yeah, I might anyways. I don't know. Alright. Alright. Step 1 done. Oof, I did it again. I sort of just unfocused while I was walking there. I know what it is. It's the as much as I love this game, and I do love this game. It's a chill game, which I love about it, but it means that if I'm tired, the game itself doesn't help keep me awake. So it's sort of like, oh yeah, this is nice and calm and chill, and everything's sort of soothing, and what? Oh. Which is very funny. It's not boring at all, it's just I'm tired. We'll see how long I can go tonight before I decide I need to. I want to see if I can get myself to at least get myself to level 30 today. I think my plan for today is to stream this until I get to level 30, and then take a break, have dinner, and maybe stream a bit more tonight. But something else. Not sure what yet, but looks like we dropped a few frames there. But this has been so much more stable tonight. Oh, today it's been so good. So yeah, my plan is to get to 30, and then we'll see what's what from there.
If you fail to comply with commands, you will be punished.
I've never seen those weapons used before by anyone in the arena.
Yeah, there's used to be a force field blocking them off. So you couldn't get these until later. Give me a second here. There we go. Oh, green bat left. Okay, I'll take that. That's not bad. Sweet. I'll take the sword. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use this bat left because it's better quality.
Commencing test 1. No pod in desert occurring. Entering testing area.
Okay.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Commencing test 2. Releasing warrigals now. Proceeding to test 3.
Ow.
Prisoner 1478, remain in the area for interrogation. Prisoners, return to holding area. Failure to comply will result in punishment.
Did it again. Alright, back in the stupid cell.
Islamic. I am part of a... We were transporting a shipment of Thaleron weapons.
It is too bright here.
No. I have been questioned by these people several times.
I tire of this life. I have lost everything.
Too many. The trainers carry keycards. Can I trust you? I can see that...
Okay.
If you fail to comply with commands, you will be punished.
All right. Isle worms.
Test scenario 4 activated. A Hala released.
All right. You're not dead yet. Like, why is that thing not dead yet? Ugh.
Enemy targets on sensor.
Oh. God damn it. Ow. God damn it. Respawn. Wherever.
Personal shield losing power.
That was a mistake on my part. Wait, is this, oh my god, I was like right by the thing. Nope, wrong side. Damn.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Ow. There we go. And thingy. There we go. I don't normally die on that. Escape the arena! Yay, we're out. Hallelujah. Alright, we got all the info we technically need. Let's escape. There we go.
It is too bright.
Right, it is too bright because it's nighttime and too bright for you because you are a Rayman apparently. I mean, he is a Rayman, that's a given, but like, I needed to do a better job with his voice line, his sort of little quip lines. All right. He needs the rest. I'll put together an analgesic for him. Analgesic.
I tire of this life.
Before we...
All right, great. I missed the one plants here. Where's the other plant I need? There should be one more thing I can scan here for... No. Where the fuck is the last bit I'm missing from here? Oh, there it is. I'm blind. Okay. Herbaceous plant. Oof. Alright, on for that. We need 2 branch bark samples, which I think spawn up here. Either seed pods or branch barks that spawn over here. I think it's the seed pods and they're down there. Okay. Alright, then we have to go to the other side to get the branch bark samples. Oh. God, I feel like I need a nap. Oof. All right. Back to Slamak. Ugh. Oh. Okay. All right. All right, dumbass. Oop. Right here.
It is too bright here.
Yeah. Let's go. To the canyon entrance. Come on. There we go. All right. God. Oh. I apologize for being so out of it, guys. I am seriously considering wrapping up a little bit earlier than planned and taking a nap. I don't know. I'll think about it.
I have lost everything.
I don't know about...
Yep. Alright, I need to find food. I need to defeat a Wargle pack to get the food. And then we will move on to the next step of the stupid quest. Doop 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 doo. Alright, it's up this way still. I might actually break after this mission. I really was planning on sticking to 30, but I am running out of steam rapidly. Oh, I don't know why I am. Well, I know I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, as I said. That's my own fault, but I could use a short nap. And maybe come back and stream a bit this evening. We'll see. Alright. Come on. There we go. Not sure why engineer gets the hunt, but whatever. If you're placing traps or something, maybe, but yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. I really was trying to push the 39, but I think I'm rapidly running out of steam.
Temperature is dropping rapidly now. This cave should protect us from the elements. I've done some exploring. It looks like this cave continues when the sun rises side of the mountain. We could save time and energy by using the passage instead of trying to find a path over the mountain. Excellent. The passage saved us hours. This could be a good day. Let's find my ship.
Yeah, we're gonna. All right, we're almost done with this mission. Like very, very close to being done. It's literally just go scan one thing, then go scan 3 things, and scan the thing again, and we're done with this mission. And then I think I'm gonna take a little break. I'll probably stream a bit tonight, assuming my internet stays as stable as it is right now, which has been beautiful. Which is wonderful compared to yesterday, which was infuriating. Oof. All right. Oof. Did it again. Okay, grab this bit. All right. Alright, we got the thingy back to the ship. Yeah, I'm like quasi nodding off. That's really, really. Yeah, I'm tired. I need to take a short nap. I'm zonked. On the plus side, this is one of the funniest moments in the game.
Did you think you could run from me? There is no place where I cannot find you. My spies are everywhere. Prisoner 1478, take your place. You did your job admirably. It is good to know at least one Riemann understands who is the master and who is the slave. The loss of the listening post was a minor setback. The Riemann's refuge in the Dera system has been destroyed. Dozens of subjects have been tested in my arena. When the Iconians return, they will find I have done all they have asked, and more. But you will not be there on that dreaded day. This tiresome game ends now. You could have been such a fascinating test subject, but this time, no. This time I think a more direct approach is best. Ready?
Yeah, it's not that's not helping Tachi.
Aim.
As I beam out. Bwahahahahaha.
I apologize for Slamic's action. I had no idea there was a traitor in our midst. If his actions caused harm to you or your crew, forgive me. That was not my intent. However, your trip to the Nopata system was not in vain. Now you see. Now you know. Hakiv is a pawn of a greater power. The demons of air and darkness are here. You should report to your superiors. Tell them what you have seen here. Open their eyes to the dangers that lurk in the shadows.
Congratulations, Commander.
Starfleet Intelligence has completed its analysis of the data you recovered in the Nopata system. There is a 67.47% chance that the Iconians are using the Tal Shiar as a way to influence the Romulan Star Empire, and that their persecution of the Remans is directly related to this. Command is considering lending assistance to Obasek and his forces, but before we come into direct conflict with the Romulans, we want to try a more discreet approach. The data indicates that Hakiv is operating out of the Brea system. Long-range sensor scans indicate that there may be a major Tal Shiar installation
I think I'll
there.
figure that out later.
We want you to infiltrate this system, apprehend Hakiv, and destroy the Tal Shiar's base. Hakiv must not escape. He may be the only person who knows how extensive the Iconian influence in Romulan space is.
You know what? I think I'm going to go for that.
I have new missions for you.
Alright. Folks, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope for the free-to-play players out there it's been a little bit useful, especially the early stuff I was talking about. I'm sorry I wasn't as talkative as I'd like to be. I'm very tired. So I'm going to go, I think, take a short nap before dinner. Then after dinner I might stream something a little bit. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody. Bye.